Hey peeps, we are back. We were talking the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 13, episode 17, which is the season finale. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. All right now, peeps, before we get into the show, let's talk Real Housewife hot topics. Now, honey, listen. Brandi Glanville has accused inebriated Andy Cohen of sexual harassment, inviting her to watch him have sex with Bravo star. Honey, now listen. All of this is alleged, okay? But, I believe it. I just think Brandi might be the wrong messenger, but I'm buying it. So it says that Brandi Glanville is accusing the Bravo head honcho of sexually harassing her. According to a scathing letter from her attorney sent to NBC, Shad Media, and Warner Brothers, obtained by Page Six. Now, Brandi is saying that Andy allegedly sent her a video in 2022, and it appears that he is inebriated, and he was boasting in the clip about wanting to sleep with another Bravo star while thinking of Brandi, per the letter, and allegedly invited the former housewife to watch him via FaceTime. The identity of this Bravo star that he allegedly wanted to, have the sex with on camera for Brandi has been undisclosed at this time. So Andy, of course, is her boss. And she's saying that at that time, him being her boss, he exercised complete and total control over her career. She says that this is an abuse of power and left her feeling trapped and disgusted. And they believe that it's inconceivable that Andy should remain in his position despite his bad behavior. And it harkens them back to the bad boy days of Matt Lauer. Remember Matt Lauer from the NBC guy? That was a big fall from grace, wasn't it? Anyway, now this letter does come on the heels of Carolyn Manzo's lawsuit against Bravo when she alleges that Brandi sexually assaulted her. Brandi does deny those claims. She also says that she had to create her own OnlyFans to save her from financial distress due to the fallout of these allegations. And so her lawyers are saying that Andy Cohen and Bravo and the rest of their production companies have been engaging in these alleged sexual misconduct. So why are they holding her to another, level of accountability? And I'm paraphrasing. I'm assuming that they're also saying that her lawyer has heard from countless other current and former cast members of, some of these reality programs on Bravo. And they are also, I guess, coming out stating that some of these allegations may actually be true. Her lawyers are saying that they encourage them to all come out and speak to them with their misconduct. It sounds like they're gearing up for a class action lawsuit. Shit. I'm just saying. I don't know what the hell is going on over there, but I have a feeling that it is about to be some serious fallout. I think when they say that they have these investigations, I think there's going to be a real investigation. And from what this article is saying, it seems as if Brandi may still have that video. And I would say that if I was in Brandi's position, if my head honcho, big multi-millionaire boss was doing something like this and sent me a video like that, you damn right I would have that video saved. It would be on some type of USB drive in a safety deposit box. I would definitely be holding on to it. All right now, peeps, so get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Do you believe this story? I know that all of that is alleged. Every last bit of it is alleged. Don't try to sue me because all you're going to get is not a motherfucking thing. Anyway, it's all alleged and my comments are just my opinion. But I truly believe it. I just think that it's the wrong messenger. If you've got thousands of other Bravo celebrities, saying that they've had different incidents, maybe, you should have used one of them as the face of this lawsuit. I'm just saying. Anyway, we're going to move on from it. Listen, somebody posted a picture. I remembered when I seen Anne-Marie in her reunion dress that it looked familiar to me. Turns out that it's the same dress that Charisse wore at the last Potomac reunion that she shouldn't have been at. Listen, this dress is terrible no matter who's wearing it. If you ask me who wore it better, I would absolutely say that Charisse wore it better because Charisse's hair was better, but I did like Anne Marie's shoes better. This whole dress, this ensemble, no matter who's wearing it, I give it a 6.5. Anyway, somewhere out on the internet, okay, over there at one of my favorite housewife pages, By Wig Hello Drama, posted that allegedly they are saying that Kim Zolciak is coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta for season 16. Peeps, how are we feeling about this? Let me just say, I'm not feeling good about it. I don't want Kim back. And the reason I don't want Kim back is because Kim and this relationship with her husband and all of this has just been a mess from the jump. I think that it is very time for Kim to go back to her nursing roots. It's time for her and her husband and her children to remain off the TV. Something is not right with them. They need to be in family therapy. They need to be in separate therapy. And another main reason that I don't want Kim back on Atlanta is when she was doing her tardy for the party, her and her husband thought they were too good for the Atlanta Housewives. Keep that same damn energy. Don't bring your ass back over here. That's all I'm saying. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Then we have that Marlo has announced her exit from the Real Housewives, saying that, the break allowed her to, change up and get a fresh start. I call bullshit. Okay. They were refreshing this show and she was fired, in my opinion, allegedly. Okay, because Kandi quit, and it was very evident that she quit. She said them being on pause as long as they were gave her the opportunity to come up with a whole bunch of other deals. We already know that Kandi, she don't know how to not make money. She also does not know how to stay at home. She has got to be working. She has got to be adding zeros to her bank account. So when she says that, I absolutely believe it. I absolutely believe it. Now, Kenya comes out and she makes a comment saying the same thing. Now, this is before they have asked anybody to come back. They don't know what's going on. This pause has given me the opportunity to look at other, projects, other things. I said, So Marlo is saying the same thing. I said, so you're all just going to come out and say the same shit. This pause has given us opportunities to look at other things as if they film all year round. You are not a soap opera. You are not General Hospital. You are not Days of Our Lives. You don't film 365. You film 4 to 6 months a year. The rest of the time you wasn't looking at these opportunities. I think it's a lie. I think that Marlo was absolutely let go because they know that she was not good for the show. Marlo as a friend of was good for a kiki every now and again. Marlo as a full-fledged housewife was a disaster. That was a mistake. They are also saying that Sanya has been released. Sanya shouldn't have been there for second season. I think that was her second season on the show, and that was one season too much. You gave us that first season. That was enough. It really was. Another blog that I follow, Real Bravaholics, has announced that allegedly some source has revealed that Miss Juicy from the Little Women show is going to be a friend of, and that she has already signed her friend of contract. Now, honey, listen, I ain't mad at this. For some reason, I am not mad at this. I never watched Little Women, not one episode of the one in Atlanta or the one in, I think they're in LA. I have never seen an episode of it. But one of my aunts who passed away, God, I miss her so much. Oh, I miss that lady. She wouldn't miss it. She would call me. We would have a conversation. We would be right in the middle of a good kiki. And she's like, oh, wait a minute. Little Women is coming on. I'm going to call you back. That's what she would say to me. I'm going to call you back. And she would call me back. But she loved little Miss Juicy. So, I've seen Miss Juicy from time to time on different little clips or little interviews or whatever. I think she would be interesting to have on the show. I also think that T.S. Madison would be interesting to have on the show. Now, honey, listen. Another blog that I follow is The Neighborhood Talk. Okay, who does not follow The Neighborhood Talk? If you don't, get into it. But anyway, they are alleging that they have heard the full cast of the Housewives would be Portia, which we know Portia just signed that hellified deal. She is definitely going to be in the money and on our television. So we know that Portia is coming back. They're saying that Kenya is coming back and Shamia. I said Shamia, full-time Shamia. Why? Come on now. Listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I don't need to see Shamia full-time on this program. I think that I would have rather seen Monyetta full time versus not Shamia. Anyway, they're saying that Drew is coming back. Now, here's something. I have seen places where they are saying that Drew has been let go. Other people are saying, no, Drew is coming back. I have no idea. They're also saying that Angela Reed, which I'm not really sure who that is, but they're saying that she's going to be a full-time housewife. That'll be interesting to see her. I'm not sure who she is. I don't have my pulse on celebrities like I used to when I was younger. Akila Coleman, which was Kenya's friend that she brought last season. Now, I thought that she was down to earth and extremely beautiful. So I'm interested to see what she can bring to the show. But I'm not sure that these new people like Angela and Akila and this new lady, Britt, I don't know who she is either, but I don't think that they should come in as full-fledged housewives. Don't you think they should start out as friends of? I don't know. But they are also claiming that Sheree will be back as a friend of. Honey, listen, I think that would break my heart. You got 3 new housewives and an original OG housewife, has become a friend of. Oh, that would devastate me. Kind of the way it was devastating to Luann when she became a friend of, but that backfired on Bravo big time. She became a friend of, and you know what? She stole that season when she came back. She was on almost every single episode. I said, how y'all gonna play her? They paid her less because, you know, when you're a friend of, you only get paid a certain dollar amount per episode. I said, y'all paid her less, but she worked the hardest and she was back full-fledged housewife that next season. Anyway, Luann the Countess, she knows how to get her job back. I'm just saying. Anyway, these housewife streets is crazy. I can't stand it. Anyway, let's just move on to this show. And let me tell you, for this to be a season finale, I was bored. But let's get into it. So Kyle is planning this white party. And it's the annual party that she has every year. And every year she really does outdo herself. And having this at the SoFi Stadium, she really did outdo herself. However, every time that she tries to throw a dig at Lisa Vanderpump, it just proves that Lisa Vanderpump rents space in her head for free. It proves to me that she is jealous of Lisa Vanderpump. And it also proves to me that she knows that Lisa Vanderpump is and will always be the queen of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. As a matter of fact, she is the grand dame of Beverly Hills, and she is the only one who actually lives in the 90210. I'm just saying, quit playing with Lisa Vanderpump. I do not love it. I do not love it. Anyway, she uses Lisa Vanderpump's party planner, that man that irritates the hell out of me. She. Oh, God, he irritates the hell out of me. His name is Kevin Lee. He might be irritating as hell, but that man knows how to put on a show. Oh, my gosh, that place was beautiful. Kyle, I don't want my name up, trying to be funny and make, do impressions of Lisa Vanderpump. I don't buy it. I think you wanted it to be all about you because it always is. Leave us the hell alone. She has also asked Erica to perform at this event. I said, well, okay. She needs some practice before that Ben on Blonde tour started. Then we see Sutton. She's over at the jewelry store. And, I'm not a real big jewelry person. To be honest, I have only worn earrings maybe 3 or 4 times in the last 33 years of my life. My mom got my ears pierced when I was 3 months old. But the crazy thing is, my holes in my ears have never closed. So whenever I do decide to throw on a pair of earrings, I just take a little cotton swab with some alcohol on it and run it across my earlobes. The earrings slide right in. It is so weird. Why haven't they closed? Anyway, I'm glad they haven't, because on the occasion that I do decide to wear some earrings, I absolutely don't want to wear those clip-ons. They are tight and they pinch. One of my grandmas used to wear clip-ons, and Lord have mercy, I tried to try on her clip-ons. You know how you go to your grandma's house or your mom's house and you try on their earrings and their perfume and everything. I clamped one of them damn earrings on. I thought I was gonna die. It was on for 2.6 seconds. I said, holy shit, put this back. Oh no. Anyway, how the hell did we get there? Anyway, moving on. So Sutton's looking at all this jewelry and I'm thinking, man, I am not into jewelry, but damn, I would love to have some of that stuff. It looked amazing. And I said to myself, if I could find a knockoff of this on Shein, I'm getting it. Or Toombi. to me. I don't know. Timu. Is that the name of it? My little niece loves Timu. I think that's the name of it. Anyway, I have a go. She was looking at this ring. She tried on this ring and it was a light blue diamond ring. That thing was gorgeous. $9 million. I said, oh shit. Son says, if I buy this, my accountant is going to kill me. I said to myself, well, what kind of life is that? Or you could just, say, you know what, take this American Express. I'm going to buy this 9 million light blue diamond. Just the thought that I could run a card for that and they not come and arrest me. Anyway, she ends up buying a beautiful pair of sapphire earrings for $68,000. I said, $68,000. Oh my God. That's somebody's student loan right there. Oh, life is good for this woman. Anyway, she really wanted to share some moments with her daughter. And she wanted to let her daughter know that she can be strong and independent and lead a healthy life. And she gave some really good advice to her daughter that I agree with 1000%. She tells her daughter, keep your independence. Yes, fall in love. Yes, get married. Yes, put it all into your family. But don't forget who you really are. Don't lose yourself. And, pretty much, and I'm paraphrasing, don't dim your light for somebody else. And I can stand behind that 100%. I tell my son all the time, have you guys ever heard that song, I Hope You Dance? Every time I hear that song, I cry my eyes out because that's what I want for my son. I hope that you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. And I hope you know that when one door closes, another door always opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I mean that. And I want my child, my niece, my nephews, I want them to dance. Be who you are. Be loud. Be proud. Be strong. Be independent. I need that for my family. And whenever I hear that song, the first thing that comes to my mind is my son. But then I also think about me. Even at my grown age, I still want to feel small by the ocean. And I still want to dance. I don't want to sit out for 1 second. I want to be alive while I'm alive. That's all I'm saying. All right. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going through something. Anyway, let's move on. All right. So, Garcelle tells her makeup artist that Denise wanted to know if Erica was performing, was she going to be lip syncing? And I said, well, damn it, Denise, I'm not mad at Denise. Denise's behavior throughout this episode was shady to a T. You understand? But I'm not mad at her. She brought up her daughter's OnlyFans. She brought up her OnlyFans. She said to Denise, do you not know me? And so I want to say to you, do you not know Denise Richards? I mean, she's going to hold a bit of a grudge. Okay. And, Erica did get out there and perform and she lip synced. And, in Erica's defense, a lot of celebrities lip sync. Britney Spears comes to mind. That woman lip syncs every performance. I don't know if I've ever seen a performance by that woman that was not lip sync. Well, maybe her Star Search performance when she was like 7. Anyway. Moving on. So we see this little conversation between Dorit and PK. And PK's been in London for 25 days. And the truth is, I'm sick of them. I don't know if this is a setup for their next season, if she's on next season, but I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I feel like I was a waste of time and a waste of, film. So what? What it seems like to me is PK is over Dorit. He is over her high maintenance ass. He is over her PTSD, whether it's real or fake. He is thinking that she is annoying. He thinks that she talks too damn much. And listen, we all think she talks too damn much. I mean, listen, every cast member says she talks too damn much. Well, shit, half my damn family and all my friends think I talk too damn much. Oh, Dorit, we are just misunderstood. Anyway, the woman talks too damn much, and so do I. And so I think that she keeps harassing this man about being over there in London, and allegedly in my own mind, that man has a whole damn family over there in London. Anyway, I think that with him being over there, he's supposed to be over there working. You are so high maintenance. You need so much. You should let that man work. Good God, let me move on. I'm being so rude. So when they get to this party, let me just say that was beautiful. It really was. I mean, to be able to afford to rent out the whole SoFi stadium, it must be amazing to have that kind of money. And even if I did have that kind of money, I wouldn't have rented out that place. A nice little ballroom in the strip mall would have done. Anyway, I am so cheap. I am so frugal. This don't make no sense. Anyway, the place looked beautiful. However, Mauricio coming through the tunnel, looking at the ladies, he was acting like a man who's single, talking about he's feeling the vibes. You feeling the vibes of them women? Uh-huh. I'm watching you, fella. Now, I have to agree with Garcelle. When she walked in and she seen all of the fabulousness of this party, she says, Kyle says, go big or go home. Yes, ma'am, she does. And that was beautiful. And so does Lisa Vanderpump. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, when Kyle and her children came out, they looked amazing. Kyle and her children are very beautiful. And it was nice to see them. However, did anybody notice that production broke the fourth wall on their own and told Mauricio, your wife is on her way out? I said, why does he need to be warned that she's on her way out? Because they know that Mauricio and Kyle do not talk. That was interesting. Okay, so Faye Resnick showed up, Cynthia and Camille all wearing silver. I said, isn't this the all-white party? Shouldn't y'all have on all-white with maybe a couple dots of silver? No, ma'am. They was silver all the way down to the socks, okay? I said, well, do whatever the hell you want to. Sutton is hilarious. She shows up and she's like, we've got an entrance from Kyle. We've got an entrance from Kyle. Where's Mauricio? We've been looking for him since the memorial service. I said, oh, shit. That was hilarious, but you're going to pay for that at the reunion. That's all. Denise shows up and she is wearing a jacket. I said, why the hell do you have on a jacket, ma'am? And the jacket was pink. I said, well, this nice jacket, there's no way that she's going to put that on upside down. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Dorit says, are you allowed to wear this jacket? You know this jacket is pink. Denise was not here for the shit. She said, but it's got white on it. She moves on. She moves around the party. Like, move around, Dorit. Who gives a shit? Sutton and Garcelle are real friends. I absolutely adore the friendship with Sutton and Garcelle. Sutton shows Garcelle her new earrings. Garcelle says, are those earrings going to be worth what my new kitchen in my new beach house is worth? And Sutton said, oh, yes. Then she lets us know that she was ghosted by Steve. And then Steve tried to call her a little bit later. And she's over the shit. She's done with this. She's letting Steve go on about his business. And I said, maybe Erica was right. Maybe Steve wanted the BJ. Sutton was moving kind of slow. I think that she should continue to move slow. Don't let that half-ass matchmaker convince you to move faster than you're willing to go. Okay, on the first date, you're lucky to get a handhold when it's me involved. I'm not kissing you. We not doing shit. Okay, and on the second date, you are lucky to get a hug and a peck on the cheek. I don't play them games. I don't know you like that. I'm going to be sitting around tonguing each other down on the second date. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Anyway, I love Garcelle and Sutton's friendship. I think about Sutton and all the things that she has contributed to this show, and I think about how I felt about her first season, and I totally read her wrong. I mean, she just came off a little kooky her first season, but she has shared with us about her divorce. She has shared with us her relationship with her children. She told us about her dad, Merce, and she has given us a bunch of crazy things to laugh at this season. I think that Sutton is absolutely entertaining and perfect for the Housewives. She's really rich. and she makes us laugh. I think that her, Garcelle, and Crystal have become really close, and they even opened up their arms to Erica this season. I think that this was a really good season for Sutton. Now, Kyle and Mauricio at the party arguing over Mauricio telling somebody that he didn't know if the party was out in the parking lot. When they showed the flashback, it looked like he was just joking. And it looked like he was paying attention to her. They were having an actual conversation and they were talking back and forth about this party. So I think that she was just making a big deal out of nothing, because it seemed to me that he knew that it was going to be inside the building. She makes the comment, do I look like somebody who would have a party in a parking lot? Girl, who the hell knows? But I tell you what, if I had the opportunity to have a party, if it ended up in the parking lot, I don't give a shit. Is there food there? Are we having fun? Do people have tables to sit down at? If it is 2% better than that field day trip that Robin had out there on the Potomac, then I'm doing good. Shit, I'm just saying. Girl, leave people alone. Now, when Erica comes out there to perform, I said, well, shit, Erica did a decent job. She really did. And it was funny as hell that she was out there lip syncing. It really was. I said, Denise called it. I mean, but we all do that anyway. And it really cracks me up that she still keeps performing that Expensive to Be Me as if that is the only song that she has that is worth singing. I mean, I am not an Erica Jane mega fan. I don't have an Erica Jane Stand account, but there is one song of hers that I play when I'm walking the trail. And honey, when that song comes on, sometimes I play it 2 and 3 times and I get to dancing and walking. I'm sideways. I'm walking backwards. Like, if people are watching it, I don't give a damn. I'm living my best life trying to work on my physical fitness. She has a song called Crazy that features a rapper named Mano. And honey, listen. I mean, honey, me too. I like it. I'm just saying. Anyway, I think she did a really good job. Anyway, when she was walking out there and she had on that robe, the first thing I thought about is when boxers walk out to the ring. But when I was looking at her face, I said, why does she look like an older version of Lala from Vanderpump? And sometimes her and Lala had that same attitude too. I don't know. Does anybody else think that Erica sort of favors Lala, or vice versa? Lala sort of favors Erica? Anyway, I'm going to move on. But Denise, get off Erica's neck. I don't blame you though, girl. I would like to know how much Kyle paid Erica for this performance. I'm just saying. So they update us a little bit about Anne Marie, and I don't give a damn. Her and her relationships and everything. I just want you not to bring her back. Thank you. Garcelle says that she is enjoying being a mom and being a grandmother, and I'm glad that she is getting her flowers. She won an AFRA award for her performance and production of Black Girl Missing, and I love that for her. Now, Sutton almost fell off the stage. I said, Lord, it's them shoes. It's either the shoes, she didn't see it, or maybe it's the Kettle One, honey. I don't even know, but I love me some Sutton. Moving on. Now, honey, listen. I think that this month later thing was completely set up. Okay. After the final show, they cut. They are not filming anymore at all. But you want to tell me that on July 23rd, 2023, you had cameras set up at every person's house and they all got this text message with this article about Kyle and Mo breaking up. No, ma'am. Set up. Once this happened, I believe the Bravo scrambled, got all them cameras to run over to their house to try to act like they just happened to be there. I don't think they were. Crystal talking to her husband, and her husband talking about this is probably Morgan sold this article to People magazine. Crystal said, oh my goodness, you are acting like a director. You have made this up in this director's cut. You are writing the script. I said, there you go, director of The Lion King. I like him. Anyway, I don't think that it was Morgan at all. I truly in my heart believe that Kyle sent this to People magazine to get ahead of the story. I think it was her who did it, and she is trying to act like she doesn't know who blew up her life and put this out here. She says that her family was together when this happened and they all got, upset. They were all emotional and, they don't know who did this. I don't buy it. In this whole thing with Kyle and her husband, I will say this. The only people that I feel bad for is the children. I feel bad for them. Even though all of them but one are adults, that's their parents. They have always been together their entire life. So when divorce happens or separation happens, it hurts so bad for the people getting the divorce, but for the children as well. As I sit here now, grown as hell, with a child in college, senior year of college, by the way, if my parents called me and said, we have decided to divorce, the tears, the hurt, the pain would kill me. So I understand, and I cried for her children when they had that sit down. Now Erica goes over there, and Erica tells Kyle that she is so sorry. She wished that she was there for her. She wished she would have been a better friend to her the way Kyle has been there for her. Kyle never took a dig. Kyle was always there for her, standing behind her, supporting her. And I said, where's the flashback? Where's the flashback? I said, because if that had been Sutton or Garcelle or Crystal, they would have threw in a flashback. But I said, where's the flashback of Dorit, PK, Kyle, and Mauricio talking mad shit about you and your husband, laughing and joking about the ankle situation at the switchback in the back of the house, in the car accident, the snow in Pasadena, all of that. Where the hell was that flashback? And I also wondered, where did this empathy come from? Where the hell did you get all this emotion and empathy for Kyle, but zero for those victims? Ma'am. Several fucking seats. However, I will say Erica did give her some good advice. Erica told her this divorce is between you and your husband, not the rest of the world. You don't need to be on social media caring about what the hell the people say. I agree with that. Now, her trying to make it seem like she didn't owe an explanation to the rest of these girls in this group, I call bullshit. How many times, season after season after season after season, did we see Kyle talking to each one of these women, talking about just be honest, just be open and honest? She does it to everybody else. Why can't you just be open and honest? And I thought while she was sitting there, I said, Lord, Dorit is going to have a aneurysm when she realizes that at that moment, Kyle confessed, or sort of confessed, this situation to Erica and not her. And when Kyle was on Watch What Happens Live, they asked her who she trusts the least right now out of Sutton and Dorit, and she replied, both. She trusts both of them the least out of all the girls on the cast, I guess. They showed in the previews for the reunion, Kyle sent Dorit this long-winded text message the day before the reunion. And the text message came off as manipulative, like she was trying to gaslight Dorit into believing that those comments that she made about their friendship not being all that Dorit is making it out to be, they should probably not talk about it at the reunion. And she was saying how, toxic the show has gotten. I agree with Dorit when Dorit said it was manipulative. And I said, how is it that all of a sudden the show is toxic? Was it not toxic when you and Lisa Rinna was saying that Yolanda had Munchausen's? Was it not toxic when you kept on trying to harass Denise to talk about her possible relationship with Brandy? Was it not toxic when you called your own sister an alcoholic? Was it not toxic when you and Kathy and Lisa and Erica were acting a fool? Was it not toxic when you claimed that Garcelle never paid for her auction item? I mean, shit. Was it not toxic when you didn't give a damn that Lisa Vanderpump had just lost her brother? I think it was toxic all along. No, ma'am. You are really a hypocrite. I think that this show is wrong for allowing Kyle to have these privileges. I mean, on a regular situation, I would believe that a husband and wife have the right to privacy in the middle of some kind of breakup like this. But if you are going to be on a reality TV show and you are harassing people over and over and over again to be open and honest, you should have to be open and honest as well. And I think that it's wrong for the Bravo producers of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to help her hide behind all of this. You have allowed her to hide a lot of stuff that has been going on in her life. And I think that it's not fair. You don't let the other girls hide behind anything. You damn sure didn't let Erica hide behind her situation with her husband and these victims. You know, she did sort of allude to possible cheating with Mauricio. You know, I don't know why she just can't come out and say it. After all of these years, after everything that is going on, I don't think that I would be able to hide it. I don't think I would want to. I would just come right out and unleash. Seeing her and Mauricio talking to the kids, when Sophia started crying, I started crying. I was crying for the children, not for her. So Garcelle did an interview and she said that Kyle let them have some new information at the reunion, so I'm interested in hearing it. Someone reached out to another one of the blogs that I follow, and they said that there is a country singer that is set to premiere their relationship in a very public way, that the loved up pair shot a highly coveted magazine cover that will be dropping shortly, and everyone is speculating that it's Kyle and Morgan. I mean, we seen Kyle and Morgan, they were kissing. We saw Morgan and like grabbing her butt on the red carpet. It sounds to me like Kyle and Mauricio cheat. And that's just in my opinion. And you know, I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm just all over the place with this. And the truth is, I don't care about Kyle and Mauricio's marriage. I care about those children being hurt. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.